Are we live? It looks like we're live over here. It looks like it didn't update over here.
I don't see it live on the.
We're live though.
It's not playing.
There it is. Can't see anything yet, chat. Uh-oh. It's supposed to be sideways. I told it to go sideways.
I mean, it is.
I don't know why it didn't turn.
Everyone,
Hi, everyone.
what's
I don't even. I guess because I'm.
no?
Can you pull the chat up? Uh-oh. Oh,
Yeah, I got
Hey, people see us.
I mean on the
Yeah,
TV.
it's portrait.
No, I got no
We're-
chat.
We're working.
Mute
Got a
that.
slight delay. It's a little awkward.
Well, I set it to be horizontal, and it was like, I'm not doing that, so I don't know how we're all gonna fit on here now.
Very carefully.
Turn it sideways. It didn't work.
Say if you want, you can probably put it back in that corner, maybe. Get
Yeah.
A little farther away.
Sorry, guys, we're trying to figure this
Hang
out.
Hang on.
It did not work correctly. Oops.
Tearing up the kitchen floor. Ren, not Ren.
Yeah, y'all talk to them in the chat. Keep them
Yeah.
busy. What's up, everybody? We're live from London.
Yes. I could use a dip in the sea. I was like literally nodding off before we came on.
Yeah,
So
I was napping before this too. So yeah.
yeah, it's. I think we all hit the wall today. Last night was crazy. Meeting so many renegades, reactors, hanging out late at the venue, outside the venue. They kicked us out, but I got to see Ren's window performance, which was pretty crazy. Just met so many awesome people. It was like this huge burst, and then today is like the crash a little bit. So it's our last night in London, in the UK. It's been wonderful.
I mean, it probably didn't help that we were up till like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning either.
Yeah, I mean, that's part of it. And then I think we all got up a little early this morning too, so.
Yeah, a little.
But we can catch up on sleep when we get home. That's not true either, but.
Oh. I'm just gonna sit with the laptop so I can read chat.
Yeah. It might be alright.
All right, guys, we're almost set up. This is really interesting. Should be good after this moves. Oh, now it's too far that way.
V says landscape on mobile just doesn't work.
Oh, well, that makes sense
Well,
then.
Thank you for the feedback.
Yep.
Crisis averted.
We'll just deal with it.
Yeah.
Will you return to the UK though? Absolutely. So first, no.
Yes, 100%. This is amazing. I was FaceTiming with my wife and kids before we sat down to do this, and I really want them to come back so they can see, just how wonderful it is over here. I almost feel guilty like doing all these cool things and they're at home. So
What do you mean? You want them to see how mean these people are?
I think if they could have seen last night, like the reactions we were getting and like all the people that showed us love, I think they'd be a little like starstruck too.
Yeah, probably.
So welcome in everybody. Now that we've got this set up, it did not set up the way we wanted, but it's set up nonetheless,
Yes.
and we're here. So
I am.
6
Mark,
years.
I got the Iron Brew here.
Where did I set mine?
So
Over there.
if you guys watch us a lot, my buddy Jails, our boy from Virgin Mary Pistol Grip, hit me up yesterday that he was recommended to have me bring him home one of these. So I figured I should try it myself. It's pretty good. It doesn't taste orange. I don't know what the flavor is. So in chat, you can let us know what it's supposed to be. But
What is that?
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Well, I've got berries and cherries, Old Mount Cider. We're celebrating 6 years
Damn.
tonight on YouTube, boys.
And
6 years.
so you know the rule. Steve told me if you have the berries and cherries, it's a girl's drink if it's after dark, but it's still daylight, so it's a man's drink. I had one at Waxy's little sister. Loved it. Thought it was a delicious drink. I'm a cider guy, I think. You know, Thundy likes the stouts.
I like ciders.
Shades and I have been indulging in some fine ciders. Wilsey got me a lager at the Weatherspoons here, the Beehive. So, tried a few different things, but yeah, definitely I think just for refreshing, you know, we're pretty busy. A crisp cider is just that's probably my go-to. But
I didn't actually read that comment about it being a girl's drink, so it doesn't count for me.
and if you've seen pictures, just because Uncle Ray picked me up like a baby, I'm still a man.
I was caught off guard by that one.
So, kind of not really a misunderstanding, but he's a big fella and I'm a little fella, and we embraced. And I said, "Pick me up," and I thought he would like just bear hug me, but he just thought that meant like a child. Could be the size. He did bring me a Happy Meal, so I mean that was cute.
It was fun catching him off guard after the big push show, though.
He spooked him.
I just stumbled into him, and he was talking to somebody else, and I just got up face to face. He turned around, and he's like, "Shades." I'm like, "Hi, what's up, dude?"
Shout out, Doug. Thank you for the 10 gifted memberships in the chat.
Thank you.
Thank you, bud. We're going to be in Dallas tomorrow, but we won't be leaving the airport.
I mean, unless we can hook up with like Lyric or Doug or
Doug's in Houston. That's a jaunt. Yeah. So
I'm just like, we're going to be in Texas.
yeah, that's all I'm saying. We're in Texas.
I think Texas is the size of like 3 Englands. So
Yeah.
And also, yes, I am wearing the cartoon, like Gorillas-esque Big Push shirt. I also got the tour shirts, signed vinyl. Got some cool stuff that we'll have to show off on another stream, all the stuff we got over here. But we did a lot, man. We did a lot over the last few days. We got in Sunday and took a bus down to Brighton.
Yeah.
And that was quite the experience. Had some interesting ladies behind us on the bus keeping us entertained.
Wait a minute. Was that the bus driver?
Yes. Tell about the angry bus driver, Dylan.
all right.
You know there's an angry car park attendant in the Renlore. Well, we've got an angry bus driver.
So here's what happens.
Hold on. Thank you for the 10 gifted memberships, Metal Slave. Good to see ya.
Nice.
All right, so let's do a little recap. We got in. We're foreigners. We're tourists in this wonderful country, and we go to take National Express. Seems great. Not quite sure how it works. I ask a couple different attendants there, like, you know, where do we need to be? Which terminal? And they say, it could be any of these. They'll be announced. So we wait and we wait and we wait. Our bus was supposed to leave at 2:05. So around 2 o'clock, so mind you, I'm still early. I walk about and I find another attendant, and she says, "Oh, it's that bus right there." So we went it. The guy had just shut the door, and I waved at him. I said, "Hey," and he started just carrying on, screaming and yelling, having a conversation with himself. He gets out, he opens the luggage bay, and he turns and he punches the bus.
Because like 5 more people showed up behind us too.
And I will say it's a soft ass punch. So because I'm a foreigner in this country, and because my wife can't be bailing me out here, I let it be. I didn't deal with him in a proper manner. But yes, I threw a fucking temper tantrum. So National Express bus driver, I didn't catch your name. Lucky you. You're what's the thing you do the reviews? Yelp. Your
1
Yelp.
star.
Your Yelp review is get fucked, bro. But
terrible
anyway,
attitude.
because here's the deal: like, we're Yanks over here in this fine country, but like, we're some bad boy yardies. That's what you call us over here. So
Well, and to be fair, we were on time for our scheduled time on the ticket.
yeah, we're 5 minutes early technically.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's how it started. A little salty. So then, mind you, I'm crammed into a hot ass bus, and I'm just stewing over this like. This guy. Anyway, trying to represent for my country and this channel and all you fine folks. I can't be getting derailed before I even get here. So,
Yep. Then we get to Brighton, and it is a walk in the sun, uphill, and I almost died. But
It was fine.
and we checked into the Swingers Palace. It was fantastic. There was a hallway full of boobies.
How do you know it's a swingers place?
Did you see all the pineapples in there, sir?
See, that's the difference between you and me. I don't go looking for things like that.
It was just there and there and there.
No, I think you were checking it out.
I didn't go looking for them, but after a while, I did happen to notice there was an abundance of pineapples around that place.
But it was a super dope spot to stay.
Now that
so,
you mention it, it's not a tropical seaside town, so
yeah,
it is a little suspicious.
a little bit. I mean, there is a nude beach not too far from where we were. We didn't go though because it's
Holy
a
shit.
little too cold for that.
We got 200 people in here.
Yeah, we do.
I'm not trying to check out old dudes anyway.
Yeah, yeah. Old ladies, maybe.
Have you seen Euro Trip? Nah.
We watched that, what, 2 nights ago?
Yep.
Wait, we got to watch Euro Trip while we're here. And then the first day here, we,
Whoa, hold on.
what? We
just straight Sunday to today, like now? Like,
No, I meant the first day in Brighton.
oh, you said here, so I was
Here,
confused.
like over here.
Okay. I apologize because I was
So-
like, you forgot.
No, because did Wilsey come in the first night?
No.
So
It was like day 2, wasn't it?
he got there.
No, he did. He did come in
yeah,
late that night because he was worried about us being tired, and I was like, get your ass
Yeah.
down here.
So our mod, Mr. Skater Wilsey, came in Sunday. He just
That's-
said Sunday.
That's the brother. That's my boy.
He's our boy who's in the thumbnail with us with Goran.
We got up to all kinds of stuff with Wilsey.
Thank you for the 10 British pounds proper money, Mary.
Oh, we'll get to you,
We'll
Mary.
get to you, Mary. Mary hung out at the Swingers Palace. It's a
Whoa,
lot-
hold on now. Hold
Not
on.
like that though.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
She's like, okay, refund.
Yeah.
But no, Wilsey came in and it was good seeing him. And we went and grabbed a pizza to take back. We're not going to talk about that because we filmed a whole video. So we're launching the Cyber Skull Eats channel. It's actually currently up at Cyber Skull Eats. It's not tagged anywhere, but you can search it, maybe find it and go subscribe. There's no logo on it or anything yet. But we're going to do all our food reviews from over here and put them on their own channel. Because otherwise, the algorithm already hates us enough. We can't be putting food reviews on here.
Hey, Alba's in here. We met her a few times last night. She's wonderful. We'll get to your question. So
What question was it?
it's down here. She asked if we got to meet Ren and the boys last night.
Oh,
We met some boys, but
we did not get to meet Ren, but we met a few boys, and we'll get there.
I shook the hand of someone who might be French.
Oh, Shades has legs, hubba hubba. But
Wait till you see me in my shorty shorts.
yeah, those are coming out tomorrow.
So Shades is the tall one. I'm the young one, which I appreciate the hell out of that, by the way. But
And that's Dad.
yep.
Hi.
Thanks, Dad.
It is what it is, okay? But no, this is cool. It's been a cool trip. So then the very first day, we got around. What did we do for? We went to a table that morning, didn't we?
Yeah, a place called
Yeah.
A Table.
A table, and it was delicious. Video coming soon.
I got chicken and waffles, and I don't want to say sadly, but the only person who got the full English was the Englishman with us. So Wilsey, he rocked the full English, but
Yeah, that's the one thing we didn't eat over here was a full English breakfast. We didn't get to that, but we'll be back, so we'll do it again.
He did like it though, didn't he?
oh yeah, he said
Yeah.
it was like compared to like a typical like full English, you might get it at like a I don't want to say a lesser spot, but like more casual dining spot. He said it was pretty good.
I had like an eggs Benedict with crab meat. It was
No,
delicious.
that was not that day, dude. You had the salmon toast.
the salmon
Yeah.
toast.
Yeah.
So
That was the salmon toast
right.
day. That was delicious.
if you want to know what actually happened, just listen to me.
Yeah. Well, you start talking to Dylan. We'll have it next.
All right. So, oh yeah, real quick on that meal. We can't talk about every single food we ate, but like Shades had a meal that just it wasn't his thing. You know, the menu didn't quite maybe it didn't explain it to be what it really was or whatnot. But
I wouldn't even say that. It was legit just my stomach wasn't feeling it for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Like there was no complaints. I just stomach didn't said no.
so this fine establishment, and I'm being full serious here. I'm not being facetious at all. The fine establishment was concerned that he wasn't happy with the food.
Yes.
And they comped the meal for him because they thought he was dissatisfied.
She
And we
was,
explained their situation, but yeah, lovely
she was
customer
very
service.
concerned.
Yeah.
Yes.
I even
She's
said that it was
"Oh."
fine. Like you didn't need to do it, but She took the meal off. Even came out and showed me that she took it off.
Yep.
I'm like, thank you.
So yes, a table, nice little spot in Brighton. Amazing customer service, amazing food. But you'll find out more about that later.
Then we wandered our way down to the pier
We did.
to start our little jaunt.
Met some amazing renegades.
Say, is that where we stumbled into everybody?
Yeah, we met Ian and Tara. Wonderful, wonderful people. Like, I mean, I'm gonna have a list like super long of like how many people were amazing, but they were so welcoming and just instantly like you feel at home when people recognize you. And it's we're not used to that. You know, people ask that question, you know, is this what it's like at home? It's not at all. Like,
Not so much.
no.
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 We get spit on, kicked, bottles thrown at our face.
I don't, but again.
Yeah, so the butler on Mr. Deeds, very, very sneaky. That's Ian.
I am very sneaky, sir.
He definitely caught me off guard for sure.
No, absolutely lovely. We met Fliss. Mr. I should have like made a list better. There was so much going on, but tried to process a lot of it.
Yeah.
Her and her daughter were there. There was a woman came in from France.
Yep.
Apologize, I can't remember her name. She was super nice. It was a big list. Wonderful,
Yeah.
wonderful people.
We met
And then
so
we
many
ran
people.
into a lot of them last night again. So, you know, some of these people we've got to spend even a little bit of time with, you know, multiple times throughout this trip.
Yeah, we love the vibe in Brighton. We'd like to go back and just spend a week there just chilling. It was dope. So then after we met up with everybody, we kind of wandered down the beachfront, the waterfront, and checked some stuff out and hit the upside down house. And we started at the pier that morning before we made our way down to the Renegades. But we started the Ren map that day, and we ran into we started the Ren map that day and realized it was going to be a lot bigger than it looks. And we hit about, what do you say, about 85% of it between the 2 days.
Roughly.
So we hit a good chunk. I don't know how it's going to edit together, but our boy Wilsey filmed a lot of it for us. And then as we're making our way through, we're almost done with the first day. We're like, all right, we're going to split up at the end of this street, and Wilsey's going to bounce out, and we're going to continue on a little bit. We bump into Goran. Just randomly, while we're filming, it's on video. We have the video of it all happening. And
Hey, I got Dreadnought gave us a shout out in his video. So,
oh, hell yeah.
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, we got to hang out with one of the boys from the Dreadnought podcast last night. Shout out was King Prime that we hung out with.
Yes.
And yeah, he was cool. Turned him on Echo. Had a good time. We hung out with quite a few people last night. But yeah, so the first 2 days we hit the rim map and met a bunch of people that did not know who the boys were, ironically enough.
You'll have that for some reason. It happens.
But I got a little hand drum too while we were there at a little percussion store. That was cool. But we had fish and chips that night too.
Yeah, Bardsley's. 100 years old at Bardsley's. It was good. Like I said, we'll have videos of all that stuff too. But yeah, we had to do fish and chips. I didn't punk out. I tried mushy peas. Not for me, but I tried it. I committed to the whole deal.
It's a good thing that he ate the mushy peas though too, because I think it helped out his ankle. He was having issues walking.
Oh, my knee.
His
So,
knee.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I don't know what happened. Brighton's very hilly, first of all. But
It is.
Yeah. After we were walking about 7 miles a day that night, for whatever reason, like my knee gave out. And walking uphill, I seemed okay. But yeah, whenever my foot would kind of drop down, my knee it felt like it was trashed. But I was fine the next day. So.
Yep, and Mary came in and she went out with us for food a few times. We had a good Indian spot the one night too.
Yep.
Brighton was cool, man. We saw a lot of renegades. We saw most of where Ren and the boys have done things and got some cool stuff. It was awesome. And I jumped in the English Channel, or rather fell back into it. Shades has it on video.
So.
It's true.
Well, hold up.
What?
So, people want to know. They've seen it. It's a damn thumbnail. Before Wilsey goes home, the last little trek before we part ways and he decides to leave, there at a vintage store as we're walking by, a rather stunning figure crosses our path, and my fanboy meter went off. And Thundy says, "Is that Goran?" Shade says his name. He whips around. So there we are. We're talking to Goran, visit with him for a little bit, got a picture with him. Told him that we came to see them, and he was pretty excited that all these people that he's heard of has come around. He's not quite as big in the YouTube space. He doesn't follow the reaction stuff as much as Ren does probably, but super cool to meet somebody that I just appreciate so much. Love his role in the Big Push and all those crazy great vocals, and yeah, he's a tall lad. So I stood between him and Shades and felt like a little baby.
You look absolutely tiny in that photo.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh yeah, well,
but he saw us, and the first thing he goes is, "Holy beards!"
Yeah, wait till you see me between Shades and a locked wolf. So diabolical. Every photo op for me is just like,
Wait, why were you between these two men?
That's where I stand.
No, it was good. It was good. Goran was super dope in person, man. Super dope. He could have acted any sort of way, just running into us, but he was like, "Oh, cool, you guys are from America."
He could have acted differently, but we also didn't approach him like, oh, it was just more of like, hey, how you doing, rather than, hey, let's get this on video.
Right. Because like the video we have is like feet, and you just hear the audio because we were just talking to him, and then we got to snap a pic. Didn't want to like abuse his time.
No.
So
he was very gracious, and yeah, we were very respectful. If time permitted, I could have talked to Zeroth, but
yeah,
he was out doing a little shopping. We didn't want to keep him from. He's a busy guy, right? Like he's between all these shows. He wants to try to live a normal life, so we treated him as such. But it was a big feather in the cap.
Then we parted way with Wilsey. The next day, when we were finishing out the tour, someone else in the community showed up.
Yeah, near and dear friend of mine, and all of ours now through the channel, but Mr. Twisted Pulse UK, Mr. Twisted Pulse Reviews showed up, got to kick it with us for the day and lend a helping hand, and yeah.
He was a very humble, chill dude.
Yeah, it was super awesome to hang out with him because his getting back to like, kind of our in the States bread and butter, our local music scene, he's been a huge advocate for that scene, with his reviews and trying to spread that love over here. So to hang out with somebody that has a lot of these same interests, across the pond, and we finally could be together was super cool. So glad he came down.
Also, we got a $10 British pounds proper money super chat from our boy Wilsey. Big thanks for putting up with my smelly bum on their UK tour. Well, that's what the showers were for.
It was fine. I just held my breath when I walked past him.
No, and any chance I got, I was like, "That's Wilsey," and Wilsey's like, "I'm like, get in here." Wilsey's part of the team.
Yes, Mary did show up before Twisted Pulse. She came in. Was it the first night, or I mean, like the first full day?
Yeah,
there? She came in like that evening.
Yes.
And we went out to Indian food, and we don't eat Indian food often, so
I do occasionally.
Yeah, that was
I quite like it.
Side note, let it cool off.
Yes.
I think that's any food though.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think the cultural cuisine is tied to temperatures. But yeah,
that was the only time that I thought it was a good idea to put hot food in my mouth, and not the roof of my mouth still hurts.
It was that bad, but no, it was good. I mean, we were pretty on the ball every single time, and then we met Liv the morning after our crab brunch.
Yes,
we went over and had some breakfast on the beach with Mary, wandered down the street, and there popped in Liv.
Liv Sangster.
Didn't we wander back to the seashell Simon's place to grab some souvenirs and ran into her?
Yep. Like, we may as well grab them before we're here, because we don't know when we're coming back, if they'll be still open.
with the insane 3D painting things.
Yeah. The, what is that? Augmented
So-
reality paintings.
And I don't know that I want to say this just to be like, we're trying to be humble about our time in the UK, but it is on record that Cyber School Media gives the best hugs of all the.
Fair, I heard
Yeah.
that.
According to Liv,
Yeah, her word. We have it in writing. So
best hugs.
yes, which I pride myself on that ability. So
Mary won't tell you that though. She was trying to shake my hand every time, like she wouldn't give me a hug.
No, it was so cool. Yeah, Liv was super cool. And then we gave her stickers, and then we look on our Instagram stories, and she's put our sticker on her phone, and it was awesome. It's so awesome. Our phone is on our phone. Our sticker's on Liv's phone.
I told her last
Her
night.
phone was on her phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, after we ran into her last night, I was like, oh, I just have to tell her I love your phone case.
It was great. And we ran into her 3 times, because then we ran into her again like the next night. We ran into her a couple of times in Brighton, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then ran into her at the show, before the show and after the show. So she's super cool. Liv is super cool. So be looking forward to a future live stream with Liv Sangster. What else? So then that pretty much covers our Brighton trip, doesn't it? Minus some other details.
I got the double LP single, Ronnie Size brown paper bag. It's got all the best remixes, the Photech remix on there. Just randomly in the open air market. What it's called? The market in Brighton.
Yeah. Yeah, the old market or whatever, the open air market or something.
Yeah.
It
Something like that.
Yeah.
there may be a Cyber School sticker in that vinyl store.
Yeah. So of course, I'm in the UK, and I see a little record shop, and I'm like, on a whim, I'm going to start rummaging through here. I know they're going to have some stuff that's in my wheelhouse. I had a couple different Goldie singles in my hands, and then I just happened to continue to scroll through, and I found that Ronnie Size brown paper bag, and I snatched. That was it. I was like, this is the one. When you're packing and whatnot, I don't want to drag a whole bunch of records home, but I got that, and I didn't know until after the fact, but I walked out. Thundy was still in there when another gentleman walked in specifically for that record.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
He's like, did that guy just walk out with the Ronnie Size album? And the guy goes, yep. He came all the way from Iowa in the States for it. And the guy goes, damn it.
And then we ran into him in the streets, and he looked at me and he gave me like a good on you kind of deal. But
Yeah.
it was fun.
But yeah, so there's Cyber School stickers all over Brighton. There's some in London. There's some around Brixton. So be interesting to see if anybody can find them and take selfies with any of them. We should have counted them, but we didn't think about that until later.
43.
Yeah. No, it's got to be more than that.
Probably. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, there's got to be more than that. There's
So-
there's stickers everywhere, bro.
As Wilsey can attest, I can only count them if they fell on the floor and spread out. I could give you an instant tally, but
But yeah, so Brighton was dope, and then we got up and we headed to Brighton, and
hey, we got some on the Isle of Wight as well.
yeah,
So-
nice.
Twisted Pulse, I will tell you right now that my wife will bake you goods and ship you things for the rest of your life if Wet Leg happens to spot a Cyber Skull sticker somewhere. So
But yeah, then Thundy got us on the wrong train by asking somebody and listening to him that worked there. But we still made it. We still made it home. We still made it to the next Airbnb, I should say. Got in just in time to head out. And then we missed our tour.
which was fine.
And so we ended up just doing a double-decker bus tour that day and saying screw the walking tours for Jack the Ripper and Harry Potter, and got off at Hamsley's, the big-ass 5-story toy store there. Had to check it out and get a few things.
That was fucking insane.
Insane,
I've
dude.
never seen anything like that before. Like, Mall of America is probably the closest, and this was way different, better.
It's definitely something to experience. At least once.
Yes.
Yeah, like I've seen an escalator, and I'm like, it goes up, and we go up, and I'm like, it keeps going, so we keep going.
And it keeps going.
Keeps going.
And you're like, wait a minute, where's all the cool boy shit? And you're like, oh, I gotta go to the top floor. But no, and there was like a giant transformer. There was a Lego Hagrid that was bigger than Shades.
Yes.
Yeah, that dude was massive. Like, everybody says I'm big. That guy.
Yeah, I was nuts.
Alba says you're not pronouncing it right.
Pronouncing what right?
Hamleys.
Hamleys.
Yes. Yeah.
Went to Hamleys.
So
And thank you for the $20 super chat, Johnny. Glad y'all are having such an amazing trip. It's been nuts. Nothing's went to plan, but it's all worked out the way it was supposed to. Because if we do anything slightly differently, we don't run into Goran.
So here's
Or live.
my stance on this whole according to plan business. There's no real plan, right?
Yeah.
The plan was to get here. Once we got here, everything was just golden. You know, the biggest thing, and I've said from the jump, you know, once this started to become a reality that we were coming here, meeting all these people was like, that's the win, right? Like meeting these renegades, meeting these subscribers, like you guys have all supported us. You're the reason we're here, right? Like we didn't have to pay for this. Like you guys brought our asses to the UK. And I hope that you all genuinely felt that love back whenever I got to meet any of you. That was the win. I mean, and getting to hang out, you know, Wilsey and Twisted and Mary, you know, spending a lot of time with us. You know, last night at the show, a lot of you guys got to see Wilsey like right there with us. I love that dude. So
Yeah, it was so awesome meeting you guys. We met so many people. So many people. Like, it's so weird. All these people wanted our photos. People wanted our autographs. People were giving us stuff. I didn't know how to act, man.
So hey, anybody that has an autograph, if you don't know which one of them is, so you can read Shades and you can read mine. So by default, that thing, that's Thundy's
It's
autograph.
a lightning bolt T and a line. That's the signature.
Yeah. So the thing about my autograph is I don't have to explain it.
Mine's listen.
It's
You
okay.
look at all the
It's
greats
okay.
and look at their signatures, Dylan.
Okay. Yeah, I have some. One of my favorite autographed possessions is my Chad Muska skateboard. Know what it says? Muska on the bottom.
You know how one of the boys from Dropout King signs it? An R with a crown.
Yeah, it's Rob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't write his name.
What's your point?
You don't know what it is.
Yeah, he's also been on Audio Dope and several great albums.
Wait, do we get another gifted membership? Thank you, Leslie Dugan, for 10 gifted memberships. Let's go. Wish we could pull all this stuff on screen. After watching your Rin and Big Push reactions for so long, it's been amazing seeing you guys here in the UK and seeing the other reactors and Big Push reactions. It's been a crazy trip, man. And I know there's a lot of stuff we couldn't get to with comments and everything across all platforms from posting stuff, but our notifications just got slaughtered while we were here. I've never seen anything like it. I couldn't keep up. There was too much.
Yeah, I tried. Anytime I saw something new, if I was at a spot, I'd at least, you know, put a heart on there to show love and comment when I could. But hopefully we hit everyone. I don't want anybody to feel like their comment didn't get seen. You know, even if we didn't go through and get to react to all of them, we were definitely trying, and we do see everything. So
yeah. So our first day here, we did that. Then we ended it in Piccadilly Circus and popped into some different stores to look around. Went and had some.
What? It's fucking Edward.
What?
This guy.
What?
He's always talking shit. It's okay.
They're everywhere.
Yeah.
They're everywhere, especially in Brighton. But, you know,
Gay American men are everywhere in Brighton.
yeah, apparently.
We were okay. Okay.
But no, it was no. Then we went to a really dope little Chinese spot. Had some good Chinese food that night. It was really good.
What was the white foam?
Prawn chips.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the white foam.
Those were different, but
So
good.
they did have flavor. I'm also not completely convinced they just weren't stamped out of takeaway containers, but we ate them and they were delicious.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Then we went down the street to a spot that Mary recommended us go grab a brew. Got me a Guinness. What was that called? Where you had this?
Yes, Waxy's little sister. So, real quick aside, Waxy's little sister, we just assumed was the name. So I went in, that had a really cool sign, Guinness, draft beers, whatever they called it, and Irish coffee. I was like, yes, I want a good Irish coffee. So I go in. I would like an Irish coffee. Oh, we don't have that here. That's at the other location. That's just at Waxy's, which is across the street. So there's Waxy's, and then Waxy's little sister, which now makes sense. But so yeah, I got what Thunder's drinking here. Shades and I both got one of those. You got one? Yeah.
Yep.
And it was delicious. And because the sun was out, Steve, it's not a girl drink, and I quite enjoyed it.
What's up, Jorge? It was good. Shades and I had some orange duck. It was really good.
Which is just diabolical.
Yep.
Because some of my favorite things I saw in London were these little ducks. But
Listen,
whatever.
I hate ducks in London unless they're in my mouth.
Hey, if you go to my, that sounds awful. You go to my Instagram, my personal one, you'll see some amazing wildlife photography.
Duck
Somebody
sympathizer.
edit that out.
Yeah.
Duck sympathizer over here.
Where's our mod? Will's he fix this?
No, it was cool. And then we headed back for the night because Dylan didn't get an Irish coffee,
Not at Waxy's little sister. No.
even though it was on the front door.
But that was a super cool pub style. I love the layout, love the atmosphere in there. Because it was a little bit later, looked like some folks were going to play some music. Some musicians were bringing in some gear, and we had to head back. But it would have been cool to see some live music there.
And then we stayed up way too late again talking. But then we got up the next morning and did one of Thundy's favorite things in the whole wide world that we did on this trip. Duck sympathizer is a wild accusation, says Distracted Heather.
Oh, I could see a comment here. Good girl going.
What?
It said Waxy O'Connell's, which is the big sister, the one with the tree. I thought it was Temple. Shades and I were looking for a place called Temple. So,
Yep.
yeah.
Well, next time.
Apologies there.
But hey, Elsie. Yeah. So we got up the next morning and we headed down to the Globe Theater and got there really early. And there's multiple Cyber Skull stickers around the Globe Theater.
Oh, okay, whoa.
What?
Not around the Globe Theater, like
Not in the Globe Theater,
so
outside of the
I just
Globe
want to
Theater.
specify before like
We did
some
not
kind-
deface the
Yeah.
Globe Theater.
some landmark people are gonna be like that motherfuckers.
But we got permission to film. So we filmed a bunch of stuff in there. And not sure how it'll all edit together, but it was one of the happiest I've been this entire trip, sitting in there. We had an awesome tour guide. She really knew her stuff and was really good at it. She has a blog, so we're going to pin that in our video covering the Globe Theater. But
Hey, good girl gone. No worries. That's okay. We didn't have time to go try to find that either. So we knew the location you told us. We probably would have found it, but we did not have time today. So yeah, no apologies needed. Also,
Yeah.
lovely to meet you last night. Had a good time visiting and meeting with you. So thank you for coming up and having some good conversation.
everybody wants to know if they caught pictures of Shades without his shades on.
Nope.
Do
Not a one person.
you all sleep in one bed? Not every night.
No. Individual rooms there, funny guy.
But yeah, what'd you guys think of the Globe?
I looked in every room. Shakespeare's not there, so it's a little misleading, I think. But no, it was very cool to see and to hear the amount of work that went into recreating it accurately. You know, actually going through and figuring out how many sides and all the work that went into it, and to find out that it was a gentleman from Chicago that, you know, spearheaded that whole thing to get that done was very cool. We had some folks from Chicago there just for that purpose, I think. They asked some good questions about that gentleman. Yeah, and having seen Hamnet, I don't know, whenever it came out last year, it was cool to see it in person. They told me they didn't film there, which I suppose makes sense because it is modern. You know, it's got sprinklers and lighting and things like that. So it wouldn't be historically accurate for a film, but to see it and then see it in person, like in that style, was very cool.
And they said that the thatched roof can just combust if the day gets hot enough. So they got sprinklers that will automatically put it out.
I thought it was kind of crazy when we were on the outside. And I looked up and I was like, "Is that a thatched roof?" Sure enough, that's exactly what it is.
Call it bad.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was cool. It was so cool. I loved it. I probably spent the most money at the Big Push show and the Globe Theater on this entire trip, but it was worth it.
I definitely did at the Big Push show, but other places was sporadic.
I loved it, man. I loved it. And then after that, we went and ate at Swan, which is the restaurant at the Globe Theater, which we all three highly recommend you try if you come here. We had some really, really good food, and without spoiling it, we had some really good food, and there'll be a video coming about Swan. But
When you go back, tell the waitress I said hi. I'm kidding.
And I finally got my Irish coffee. So
Yeah.
He did. He got his Irish coffee there. We finally had some sausage and mash
yep,
at that place, which
We
was
did.
really good. So see, Good Goran says Swan is good. Yeah. It's great.
it's great.
It's great. Then we headed down to the Tower of London.
Which is not a tower.
Yeah, you mean the castle?
Yeah. Actually, in between that, we were at the Borough Market, which was insane. We could go back
Beautiful.
and do just a
all the
video.
food and stuff.
Yeah, we could do just one whole video about the Borough Market, trying cheeses and all sorts of other foods. And they had a hemp seed cheese that blew my mind. And if it wasn't so expensive, I would have bought the last half that they had.
So Josh Lane, this is live. Actually, we are live.
Yes, we are
So-
live right now.
Which it's kind of roles reverse. Normally, when we go live at home, it's around 12:15.
Yeah.
Sometimes 1:30 depends.
But this is normally when our Rin premieres drop.
yes.
So
Yeah, Josh. Yeah, what is it?
yeah, it's live right now, and you'll be able to watch back what you missed later.
Yeah, almost 1:00 at home. So hopefully, you've had a
Yeah.
good lunch. And since Josh is in here, don't want to go clear back and retell it. He can watch it back. But dude, you're gonna love Twisted Pulse, dude. He was so cool to hang out with. He's coming for Good Life Fest, so you're gonna love spending time with that dude, man.
We did buy a few little things at the Borough Market. We got some strawberry raspberry hybrids that we made a little video about.
I think the hybrid part was that they were the size of a raspberry but tasted like strawberries. The flavor blend didn't come through real strong, but interesting.
But
It was weird too. It was all berries, no twigs. So they made them for Thundy.
Hey now. But no, it was cool. I tried some really great like truffle spread that was fantastic. But I'm like, I can't walk around with this in my bag all day in the heat. But yeah, then we wandered our way down to the Tower of London and walked in early. We were almost an hour early, and they let us in. I'm glad they did. We wouldn't have seen everything we did. And we did a Beefeaters tour. So you guys enjoy the Beefeaters tour?
I did.
Yeah, we all got to have a shot of gin. Oh no, that's a different deal altogether. Yes. No, Emma, our guide, was wonderful. Personality,
Amazing.
like, elite personality.
Amazing storyteller.
Like, yes, elite.
The jokes coming out of this lady's mouth.
She just deadpan humor, dude.
She did tell Shades that she was single, but they do live at the tower full time, and Shades wasn't really comfortable with that. So
Yeah, it is what it is.
They get locked in at night.
11
Yeah.
o'clock, I think they have a curfew. Yeah,
Yep.
they're locked in.
Yep.
Everybody else is locked out. They're locked in. That's it.
Yeah, these people are special. Like, she served and had an exemplary record in the military, had to go through a rigorous interview process, and then there's there's like what, 30 or 40 some beef eaters at one time.
30, 32, 34. Historically, only 400 and some. So it's a very elite post. So that alone is actually pretty cool. You know, we saw several. She was our guide. We saw another gentleman. But yeah, just to be in the presence of somebody who's historically one of 400 is wild.
Good girl said, I personally believe you should never do the tower tour without the beef eaters. And it's free. It's free. They're in crazy uniforms. You can't miss them.
Well, it's just the uniform.
Yeah. They definitely stand out. How much is my shameless shades photo worth? Says Joe.
$1 million.
But so yeah, and then we
We did meet ravens. I was quite
Yes.
excited about that. I spent so much time just following birds.
yeah we're just like we want to see the ravens, man.
Yeah. And then the guys are like, all right, come on. I'm like, but there's stairs there and there's ravens on the ground.
Yeah.
So
It was more crazy that the Ravens were like right here.
Yeah.
They didn't just take off and
So-
be scared.
I knew that they weren't going to be too scared when the sign says caution, they bite. I'm like, they're going to get that close. I want to pet that dog, but it's a raven. I did pet 2 dogs this whole trip. Don't want to be uncomfortable, but yeah, I pet 2 dogs while I've been here, which is nice.
And there's a neighborhood kitty that Thundy has been hanging out with. But yeah, so in the tower we saw the crown jewels.
Oh, hang on. So Nick's P, yes, if there's ever less than 6 ravens, the tower will fall. They have 8, and they've never had less than 6. So they take that very seriously.
Very seriously. Dylan got locked in a cage, but they let him out.
Yes.
We saw the crown jewels. What'd you guys think of all the jewels?
Well,
Pretty crazy to see all that.
yeah, very extravagant.
The world's largest uncut diamonds there.
Those are replicas. They were. I said that. So
Yeah.
I don't want to fake the funk on that deal. I don't want to be a fake tourist.
I didn't read that
I
part.
read everything. That's what I do. I just like lock in. I scan. It's in the memory banks. Taking home some cool verbiage with me, some slang.
Yeah.
Not really slang, just proper conversation. All right. That's what's up.
All right, bro.
Yeah. All right.
I'll be back. I'm gonna go to the toilet.
Yeah.
But then we went and saw like
I didn't have to crouch down too far, Steve. It was a small cage, and I fit in there quite nicely.
Karen says we watched all the 6 seasons of the TV program inside the tower at London. Yeah, we pretty much saw. We probably saw a good 85% of it too. So we saw quite a bit of it.
Yeah, a good portion.
And then bounced out for the night. And what did we eat for dinner that night?
What did we have?
That's a good question.
Hold up. I have documentation of all of my meals here.
Documentation. It was real easy to get to our spot too while Dylan's looking that up. You come off the Brixton station and it's very, very close. So the tube, definitely learn the tube. Learn the underground when you come here. It's going to be one of your best friends. It's cheap, can get you almost anywhere or close enough. Uber is a waste of your time and money in most cases. Not all, but in most cases.
Oh, we had street tacos that night.
We had street taco.
Yeah.
We had Taco Boom.
Yeah, we had Taco Boom here in Brixton.
Taco Boom. Absolutely delicious. No video for that one. So we had lamb, beef, and chicken. We think. Those over here, they're done in like 5 minutes. And they were some good tacos, man.
Yeah, some fine street tacos. Yeah.
What did I say? Beef, chicken, and lamb?
Yes.
Yeah, Walker the Tube, only way to do London.
So we have gotten quite proficient now that this is our final day here. The London Underground, the Tube is like, man, we just know where to go now. I'm pretty good with direction and sense of purpose. So felt very natural after a bit. So
2 questions here. Have you guys eaten tonight? I highly recommend a lovely pizza restaurant where we had dinner tonight. We had the cheese barge a little bit ago.
wait, the pizza? Was there pizza?
Yeah.
What's it called? Vicky, what's it called?
Yeah, what's it called?
Because I'm a pizza connoisseur.
We could also grab it and bring it back.
Yeah, takeaway they call that.
Takeaway. We're going to get some takeaway, boys. And yeah, Willsy shout out the Discord. The Discord is where we posted a ton of stuff. There's a special channel called The Cyber School Does London, and it's got everything from our trip. Well, not everything, but a lot of stuff from not just us, but a few other people as well. That's where you're going to find most of what we've done on the trip before we start making some content with it. But
I don't want this to continue to be the like put Willsy on a pedestal hour, but this dude
crushed it
in the Discord. if you ever see him out and about, the way he documents, he's an amazing photographer. His footage is so good. He's got so much good stuff. Tons of it's in the Discord. We honestly, like, we're not just saying this to, be a hyperbole. We couldn't have done this without him, to be honest. Like, he was the dude who kept this thing going. When we were out mingling, he was holding our spots in line and allowing us to trade off. And we try to include him as much on the other side of the camera as well. He's that guy. So when you guys see Wilsey, in the chat all the time, he is our moderator. Shout him out. That dude is wonderful. I know a lot of you got to meet him as well. So, dude, he's like an exemplary person, man. Just what you expect, just a good British person to be and a renegade to be. He's that. So that's my friend for life.
Even Mary said, we love Wilsey, even if he is a pain in the butt. And Mary was fantastic. It was great meeting Mary. She brought us some things. We've been talking about some other things related to the channel. And it was awesome meeting everybody. We're just blown away. People drove hours or traveled hours to come see us, man. That's so cool. So then we had show day, right? The only day that we've slept in this entire trip was show day.
Yeah, we needed the energy.
And what we do before the show, really anything. We just kind of hung out.
Now we got some.
Deb showed up, so we got to hang out with Deb for a little bit. Meet Deb. Deb is amazing.
We did the rooster spot.
Yes.
Yeah, I got some phenomenal piri piri chicken.
I got some amazing. I got half a jerk chicken.
What happened when we left the restaurant?
Well, it's a good thing I got half a jerk chicken because these boys were finished and it took me another 10 minutes to eat. And it's a good thing it did because as we're walking down the street, some amazingly handsome bearded dude points at us and comes on over to talk to us. Who was it, Shades?
It would have been Goran. And I'll inform you guys now. I pointed at him first.
Oh.
You guys must not have caught that part.
This guy's letting us tell lies to everybody.
It was your moment. I was letting you have it.
You should have just left the moment, Shades. Now we've been lying to people. No, but
point at you guys.
He definitely recognizes us. So Goran, out of all of the big push, Goran knows who we are. Very much so. He can recognize us in a crowd.
For sure.
We met him twice. We met Liv like thrice. And so Goran can pick us out. Goran's super dope. Goran is down with Cyber School Media.
He had a pretty big smile when he seen us too.
He did.
That was pretty nice.
We love Goran. We're massive Goran fanboys over here. So, and then what do you think of English food? Is it bland and boring? I mean, nowhere we ate was bland and boring.
So, no, and this is what I've been sending pictures. Whenever I'm talking to my wife and kids, they want to know what everything. This is the best food. The food here is amazing, and I will say I deal with some acid reflux, some digestive, not like chronic illness or anything like that, but I've got some digestive issues just from the shit food that we have in America, all the overly processed stuff. This is the best physically I've felt. Like, no inflammation, irritation, no digestive issues, no acid reflux. Eating here, even a soda, everything's just so much less sugar and preservatives, and the food's amazing. I've literally been raving about it the whole time. The flavors, the different spices and seasonings you guys use, everything here is phenomenal.
My stomach and everything felt better than it does when I'm back home eating all the food they have here. But so then we we ran into Goran and then came back here, and that's when Deb showed up.
Yes.
And we hung out with Deb until it was time for her to go get ready for the show. And we got around and went down to the Beehive.
Yeah, it's a JD Weatherspoons, which was super cool, super cool. I did get some chips shared with me, so I can say that they got good chips. Knowing what we know about spoons, kind of budget friendly, but
got a couple more super chats. Thank you, Slayer Rocks 2, for the 5 pounds of British proper monies. I have to go. So pleased you had a memorable time. Well, thank you. Feel free to come back and watch the end of this later if you want, because we're about to get into the juicy bits. Nikki Bridges, thank you for the $5. Lemon Bees had a great suggestion. One thing each. We'll get there. We'll get there. We got all the questions after all the questions you got after we kind of get through things. We'll answer. Then yeah, it was cool. We ran into tons of renegades. Then that's when it really, because we ran into a few when we ran into Goran, and then it just snowballed, man. It snowballed because everybody was ready for the show. And all the regulars had to been like, what the hell is happening, man? The bar was freaking out. There was a couple of times I looked at bartenders and stuff, and their eyes were just like, what is happening?
Get out of the way.
Ah. Thank you, Hummingbird, for the 5 gifted memberships. Y'all are being insane right now. Y'all are being insane. Thank you. But yeah, Beehive was cool. Had some more Guinness. Met a whole bunch of cool people. And everybody was ready, man. Everybody was pumped. The vibe was amazing. Like, anytime you're around the whole collective Renegades, the vibe is just fantastic, dude. And then we decided to queue. We decided to go get in the queue that wrapped from the front door around to the back and all the way around the block, almost back to the front doors when we got there.
Which was insane, because before we even left here, I flew over to go check it out to see how bad it was going to be, and there was not a soul there. Not a soul.
And then it just popped off.
Popped off, man.
Yep. Met a lot of cool people in line.
Yeah,
Carl, sweet gentleman named Carl.
Yeah, we Willsy and Dylan started there, and then we kind of had some spots saved, and then Shades and I went and kind of wandered around, and then Dylan joined us, and we wandered around to see who we might see before the show, and ran into a lot of cool people, including somebody who likes to box.
Sold out show, Josh. Josh Lane asked if it was sold out.
Oh yeah, sold out.
5,000 people.
Yep.
All with one. It's amazing. Like we'll get into that here soon. But
there's some people with pictures of more of the room that I'm gonna message on the rabbit hole and see if we can use them in our videos to show how many people were there.
I stumbled around the corner and ran into Ian and Tara again, and was
What
just
up, Ed?
super stoked to see them again. Like I said, they just showed us so much love, and like I just get genuinely like, as my boy Zach would say, I was buzzing, buzzing, bruv.
Buzzing,
I saw
bruv.
those guys, and they're like, did you meet Jake? I'm like, holy shit, it's the guy. So got to spend a lot of time with him last night. Actually, Jake was wonderful, dude.
From State Farm?
What?
From State Farm?
No, from Dead Wax.
Oh,
much cooler, Jake.
yeah, that's who likes to box. We were hanging
yeah.
out with Jake from Dead Wax.
I got a cool. We did a little boxing pose, and maybe if they do live at Dead Wax too, then I'll be the other guy. But yeah, got to kick it with him off and on, and he was living his best life by the end of the night. Though that boy was feeling good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But wonderful.
We fly home tomorrow, Ashley. Tomorrow morning. Our taxi is at 5:30 a.m. We'll be back home by 6:30 p.m.
Vicky's got pics for you, Thundy.
Hell yeah. Awesome. That would be awesome. Cyberschoolmedia@gmail.com is the email if you want to send them there. Or share them from a Google Photos or something like that. But we're just standing in line, and you could just feel the energy, just like it's almost time, man. The whole reason people came from Australia, people came from Sweden, people came from all sorts of different countries, man. Czech Republic, it was nuts. And we didn't meet the rest of the crew, but like Victus and them.
No.
But then we get into the show, we walk in. I was straight to the merch table, baby. And I got some merch. The boys had to use the facilities.
The toilet, the loo.
Yep.
Yes. As luck would have it, for Shades and I, the Dead Wax thing continued, and we met Tom, the underwear guy on the couch from Live at Dead Wax. So yeah, we got pics with Tom.
Yeah.
That was super cool.
He's a big dude.
Huge. So I feel bad for Tom because I would like to show his true stature. But Wilsey was trying to take the picture, and he's like,
"You gotta bend down."
Yeah, if you're in it with him, I can't get him in it. I'm like, "Fuck!" So Tom gets down low to be like normal, like Shade size, which is like a little above average height. But yeah, so Tom's a giant of a man, but he was wonderful, and he came up to us. He was super cool. He spotted us, and like he kind of reached over and was like pointing to where we were, and came over and asked if he'd get a picture with us and he watches our stuff. I'm like, holy shit, like this guy watches us. It's always shock.
Yeah.
It's just crazy, but
See a Twisted Pulse? He's bouncing out.
yes.
Yeah, it's crazy finding out all these people who watch us, man. People you wouldn't even know watch us. And
there was an older gentleman that came up to us in the line, said that he came from a little ways away, watches our stuff all the time, just wanted to say hi, didn't need a picture, just wanted to say hi.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
So behind Shades and I was another gentleman there with his son. David Penham, I believe was his name. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I know his name is David. He was awesome. Showed us a ton of hospitality and love as well. We conversed with him off and on throughout the night, and he could tell that we were just like electric. And he was
See you,
like,
Joe.
he's like, so what do you guys? How you feeling? He's like, is it what you thought it'd be? I'm like, this is amazing. This is insane.
And something that was so the venue's cool because like the floor is sloped, so it helps everybody see better. The venue is absolutely beautiful inside. Beautiful inside. And something else that's cool is they hand out water to whoever needs it.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty crazy.
They just hand out cups of water to whoever needs it throughout the show. And at one point, Ren stopped and was like, who needs water before we're getting into the rest of this? Who needs water? Let's get everybody water. Like, that doesn't happen at home anywhere.
Although we did not meet Aaron, who plays Vincent.
No.
I've seen pictures of him with other people, I think.
You know what? I believe. Alba, did you get a picture with him? I saw, now that you mention it, yeah.
Maybe you're right.
Yeah. I did see him in pictures. Some people have like kind of compilations of their photos, you know, that they tagged us in. So I was kind of seeing who else got what footage, but yep. So she did. Maybe that's where I saw it.
So then it was time to start, and out came the goals.
They rock, man.
They were quite mid.
I'm
just kidding.
Guy.
I'm just kidding. They rocked, man. They put on a great show.
Yeah, like I would definitely, I would come back just for them if it was something like that. Like, I mean, I'm sure there's going to be more than just them, but they put on a hell of a show.
Apparently, Bob Marley performed there during his last tour.
Yeah, so I've seen a few things. You know, there's some bands that
Motorhead played there.
Like
Muse just played there.
I'm pretty sure Bring Me the Horizon maybe has played it at
Yeah.
the O2, the Brixton Academy.
Motorhead. I might have to read my book a little more. Wonder if stories of Lemmy's in there.
Maybe. But the Goals went out and played a hell of a set. And their closing song was fantastic. They crushed it, dude. They were something cool to see. I like them. We're going to have to cover some of their stuff.
Hold up, I'm trying to... Bell? No.
Yeah. Good live energy from the Goals. It was crazy.
I scrolled up here because I'm trying to catch some of the really like powerful questions here. But yeah, we never thought this would happen for us. Like, we put the work in, but we never thought that this would take us to where we are. And again, like from what we're used to in our own market, and we go to shows and people recognize us and the bands know us. Some people in the crowd know us, but to the scope that you all have come to us and shown us love, I had no idea that we were that appreciated. And I don't want to sound like jaded, you know, it wasn't like I was sad about that, but like I had no idea that this is the love and support, like to this scale. It's very overwhelming. But yeah, a year ago, I never would have thought we'd be here.
Yeah. And Goals put on a hell of a show. Then it was time for the main event. And they gave us like a 20-25 minute wait.
Roughly.
Oh, shit. Prodigy played at the O2 Brixton Academy. I would have paid the entirety of my life's earnings to see Prodigy at the Brixton Academy.
I feel like there was times where they just did things on purpose, where they would just send somebody out every few minutes, a tech, to do something random on stage just to fuck with people. But it was cool.
Just to test us, see if we were paying attention.
and they came out, and the room absolutely erupted, dude. One by one, we had Glenn come out and start drumming. We had Romaine come out. We had Goran come out, and then Ren himself. And
So, Mary, no, I didn't think we'd be treated like poorly. Like I didn't realize the level. You know, we knew in the Discord there's a lot of you guys that are regulars and we're anxious to meet up, and there's people that we found out after the fact that wanted to meet us, and once the venue was packed, it was very hard to kind of maneuver through there. But yeah, I mean, the way we were treated, I fully expected because Renegades are very
class act.
wonderful, you know, like very loving, and because of one, the connection to Ren and the big push, and you know, the personal stories all of you guys have shared with us about what the band and what he means to you. We knew what kind of people we were dealing with, but just the scope of it, I had no idea. So yeah,
I think that's mainly because, like, back in the States, like, we're just everyday normal people.
Yeah.
So
Most people in our scene knew us before we ever started doing music stuff on our channel. Minus like a lot of the bands that we've met since and certain people. So, you know, it's just our home venue. We walk in and we're just at our home venue, you know, and it's crazy. It's crazy.
we don't go out looking for praise or anything either. We just go out to shows and go to the show.
yeah, we're pretty humble fellas, you know. Really,
Yeah.
it's this whole thing's been surreal.
But yeah, the boys played a hell of a show. Thunder, did you really cut your hair? No, you can't really see it where I'm sitting. The hair is still here. That was all a joke. That was all just a good ribbing.
Well, you did cut it.
I did cut it. I did have it trimmed and layered. I had my beard trimmed, but I didn't actually shave my head. But goes to show how a positive community can make a difference. Absolutely. Domestic nobodies, global superstars.
Oh, 100%. When I get
That
home,
needs to be a T-shirt.
I'm telling you, when I get home, I'm telling everybody I'm real big in the UK. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Make some T-shirts like that
Yeah.
one, and I'm big in the UK. But yeah, dude, the show was incredible. They played a lot of their hits. They played some of their biggest covers. They played some
Four new songs.
4 new songs.
They played a song that I don't want to overcommit to it. I think it could go down when this all comes out that it could be my favorite Big Push song.
It's pretty good.
It's phenomenal.
Did I ask to pause the music and run the lyrics back? No. But I did yell more than once, "Play your shit, Romaine." So there are definitely some people who heard me. Thank you for the 20 pounds British proper money super chat, Steve. Just a tip so you guys can grab a Greg's sausage roll on the way home. You deserve at least one bad meal before you go. Cyber School European Tour shirts. I mean, I don't know. We could do something now that it's over, but
So yes, the sunglasses that Shades wears are ruby quartz glasses, so his eye beams are protected.
yeah. Yeah, the man, the show was so good. There's just so amazing live. The energy is amazing. We got some great footage, some great photos.
Seeing them live makes all the busking videos we've watched make so much more sense.
Yes.
So the other thing, like instantly apparent, Ren gave like 120%, and you know we've seen some footage where they kind of sit and take a breather because he wasn't in as good of health as I feel. Hopefully, knock on, I don't know what this is made of, but you know, hopefully he's health wise doing much better because he was going for it. I saw some tears from the man. You know, when the crowd was singing, he took his in-ear monitors out to really soak it in, and you could tell that he was moved emotionally. Definitely made me feel it. You know, I was like, man, this is crazy. This is electric. And to see that it means as much for them as it did for everybody in that room. And I love live music. I love the concert setting. I love the bands that I love. I don't know that I've ever seen as symbiotic as band and crowd. It was insane. The vibe. You could almost like see, for me, like almost a physical connection, like from the people to the stage. It was something. I'm really trying to dig through my memory here. I don't know that I've ever felt and seen something to that level.
One of the greatest shows of our lives. Hands down. Hands down.
Okay.
Yeah, anything else about the show, man? Because it's why we came, and it did not disappoint. It definitely blew away expectations. And if you ever get the chance, you gotta take it. Like, someone asked if we would come back in August for Ren. We can't afford that, man.
Yeah, I mean, maybe, but probably not.
Let's see. I'm going home with about $30 US proper monies and 10 pounds British proper money that Wilsey gave me, and I didn't want to spend it because it's cool.
We still have a little bit of money left, so we'll be going home on budget, and it all worked out. But we'd have to raise a bunch of money to go in August, and then depending on when it is, we've got some things going in August already. So it said Dylan's mic quit.
It did?
It did.
I got all kinds of cool shit to say.
Can you still hear Dylan at all? Can you still hear Dylan at all?
Want me to go swap them?
Swap the mics out for these,
How about now?
for those mics.
Fine.
You can't hear this at all? No microphones? All right, 1 second. Oh, there's still a... 1 second. Oh, they can hear me. Open microphones entirely.
Okay.
Oh, and I probably brought up the other half. It didn't.
Yeah. Are we back? We should be back.
Oh, and I probably brought up the other half. It didn't.
Yeah. Are we back? We should be back.
Yep, looks like it.
Okay.
Tell people if it's still buffering to refresh. Nope. You're still buffering. Refresh. It popped up the app for the microphone. I like how I just disappeared.
All right.
It's just looping now on the TV.
Can you guys all hear me okay now?
Can you hear us?
Back. Yep, you're back. Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right. Well,
Hold on, it's going-
flip our microphones. We've been using these microphones a lot. So,
What? Scrolling back before I went offline there.
August 30th, Steve said, Ren and 21 Pilots. Oh, yeah.
So, Wilsey and Debs had an epic moment. We can't really talk about where the origin of this came from. You will see it.
Man, you talking about sitting out back?
Yes. So, one, you two definitely have inspired us in a great way. And it's going to come up in a future video. You guys know what it'll be, but we can't publicly say that yet. But that was...
My mic's not working.
What the shit?
All right. I'm running the point here.
Everything is broken.
I haven't taken these out of the packet or the container all day. So they should be
Right.
charged.
It says it's green. Why can nobody hear me? Video and sound not lined up. Everything broke.
I'm like a fucking one-man band. Tenacious D.
But it's all out of sync. No sound.
No
Son of a
shades.
bitch. We should have just left it with the one microphone. But we didn't know.
Nope.
Oh. No, they can hear. Christy O'Connor hears us, or me.
Yeah, I
All
see a couple
okay.
people saying
No,
they can hear.
no, everybody.
What?
Yeah, they can hear everybody.
They can hear everybody now?
Yep.
I sound great. Shade's mic is off. Shade's mic is not attached to his person.
Yeah.
So-
I don't even have a mic.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah. Shades is yelling in my vicinity to help.
Okay.
Right.
Can you hear us all good now? We're good? So, it's ambient sound, not mic.
That's weird.
Ambient. I prefer jungle. You guys know this. Oregon. Dottie, what's up? You would love my duck posts.
Well, since
Thundy's echoey, Dylan is clear. Sweet. It's what I've been dreaming of. I only had to come to the UK to get front and center. I'll pass it. I'll pass it.
finely tuned professional operation over here.
Yeah, finally tuned machine. That's what Chell says.
We're professional YouTubers.
If I hold it centrally,
It should pick us all up.
yeah,
Dreamer
know.
says take off the filter.
We don't have anything on.
Nope.
Butt naked.
I think it's just because we swapped 2 different microphones out midstream,
Could have been.
and it didn't like it.
So yeah, don't be making fun, Wilsey. If you were here, this wouldn't happen. We send you back home. Hey,
Yeah,
also,
this is your fault, Wilsey.
yeah, put us on the big TV so we can talk to your wife and thank her for sharing you with us. By the way, I'm very grateful.
Yeah, so the show was great. They played some Rolling Stone stuff and walked off stage, and then of course they had to come back out.
Actually, I think it was Shades and I that started the one more song.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm gonna put that feather in our cap as well.
Yep.
We
You're
looked at-
welcome.
Yep. We looked at each other. And it's like one more song,
And then
we
they played
started-
2 more songs.
Yep.
They did. So they didn't hear us obviously because we just said one word.
And like,
It's okay.
they played a new one, right? They played a new one.
Yes.
And then they closed. I was like, the whole time, ever since we got off the plane, I've been singing It's All Right. And they're like, shut up, sing another song. I said, no. And then I was like, aren't they going to play It's All Right? And they closed it with It's All Right. So, made me happy. And then the show ended and hung around talking to various people, meeting various people. They have a coat room where you can check stuff, which is amazing.
Yeah,
So
we need one of those back in the
We
States.
need those, man. We checked our bags of merch so we didn't have to hang on to them the whole show. It was fantastic. Yeah, it was amazing, dude. And then we went outside, and Dylan got to see something special.
I did. So they were the venue security staff was very, very
Dicks.
I mean,
They were dicks.
They were being very particular.
They were-
because of them that people didn't get to meet Ren.
they were very pushy. So
It was the big push.
Shades was going up to get his stuff. I was right behind him, and like they divided us, and they pushed me out a side door, which ultimately ended up, like a lot of things this trip, the unexpected became a great move. So myself and some of the folks in this chat with us here, they were in that alley with me. We were all visiting, and we had 3 or 4 renegades that wanted to show some love, and we were visiting and carrying on. And security's like, you can't stand still. I'm like, bro, like, let me be. So I moved down a little bit, and then the window opens, and Ren pokes his head out, and he's very graciously thanking everyone, showing love. And everybody's talking to him. He says, hey, I'll go get my guitar and play some songs for you. And I'm thinking, oh, I'm getting a private acoustic. Like,
And you think this man called us? No, selfish motherfucker.
no, I didn't. And I was getting ready to film this shit. So, because they weren't going to let you back where I
No,
was anyway.
no.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
probably not.
Anyhow, he goes to get a guitar. All the stuff had been packed. They were like very, very pushy about getting them packed up out. Like, so he came back and he said, hey, it's packed up. And then the crowd and him started singing chalk outlines. I got footage of that. It was insane, amazing, beautiful moment.
At least one of us got it.
There was I don't know if there was maybe 50 of us back there at that point because they were really trying to rush. I will say to the security folk though, once he poked his head out, they let him have his moment. They didn't keep pushing us. They let us linger and capture that moment, and it's stunning, beautiful moment. So yeah, I got to be there for that.
And then we finally got to link up with Ray and the boys.
Yep.
And all the other reactors, or most of the other reactors that were there. I did meet the purple haired woman and her daughter.
Yeah, Purple Miss D.
Yes. Met her. They were lovely. Took a picture with them. She posted it.
And then Shades and I met them around the corner where all the reactors were kind of congregating. So
Yeah, all the reactors were kind of lined up against the wall, out of the way, away from the venue, and the venue still kicked everybody down the street. It's like, dude, we're on a public street. Leave me alone. We're not hurting nobody. Let's do our thing. But they did not. So we ended up just moving down to the corner anyways and hanging out down on the corner. And met Disco Doc.
And we stuck that
And-
flag in the ground and we claimed that corner as our own.
We did. It was Reactor Central down there, man. There was all of us down there, man. And there are some big group photos of us, of everyone floating around out there. We didn't get to meet quite everybody, but we met most of them. And it was cool. We were all hanging out. Liv came down and was hanging out down there, and we met a bunch of you guys. And then we wandered down to the Beehive for a few brewskis.
All right, hey, I'm going to savor this moment right here. I'm not going to get emotional, but Steve is jealous of me.
Why is that?
The whole Ren experience.
Oh, yeah.
Probably the only time Steve's ever been jealous of me, but Steve was jealous.
It'll be okay. You'll get your time.
Yeah.
It's coming.
And then we were hanging out with Ray and the boys, but it was like, hey, let's head back and see if we can meet with Ren. And we didn't get to, unfortunately, but who we did get to, well, we didn't. So Romaine came out, but he was ready to go, man. So there were some other renegades that were bugging the shit out of him. So we're like, we're just going to let him go. But we saw him. He is a very tiny man. Dylan found somebody tinier than him.
Yeah, I did. I got to shake his hand, actually. We were very gracious not gracious. We were very I don't know the word I'm trying to say. We didn't bother him. He came out, you could tell he was trying to move on. We didn't ask for pics or anything like that. I told him the show was great. I shook his hand. Had a personal moment, didn't have to have it captured on film for it to be impactful. Super cool.
Yeah, it was just our little group, and then all of a sudden there were 40 freaking people out there. So, but then the Goals came out, and we talked to the lead singer of the Goals for a little bit.
Who's 6'1"?
Who's 6'1"?
Somebody say that in the comments.
Yeah, Alba said he's 6'1".
Romaine?
Romaine's little.
Romaine is tiny.
Yeah, there's no way he's 6'1". Maybe the lead singer from the Goals.
He was tall.
Yeah, they were cool. So we got to talk to the lead singer of the Goals for a little bit, and then he finally had to bounce. And we got to meet and talk to Sam for a little bit. The guy that films things, Shades.
I hugged him.
I was caught off guard. Like that's just what I remember his face from. I'm like, the dude from Power. Like, fuck yeah.
He's like, oh man. He's like, what else? What else do you know me from? And he's like,
Oh, yeah. No, Ren. Yeah, Ren is 6'1". I got that vibe.
Okay.
When he and Goran were side by side, because I stood next to Goran. Goran's very tall. But yeah, no, Romaine is little. Yeah.
But no, I did say Ren. Romaine is tiny. But Goran and Ren had apparently left before we got there. But it was cool. It was cool. We hung out and talked to people and.
Yes, respectful of their time.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
it.
Thank
Very
you.
respectful because
Yes.
it's we treat people how we want to be treated, and we're not just gonna ambush them and be like, all right, let's make a bunch of content now because we're standing right here. But if it feels like the right vibe and the right time, then we'll approach. Otherwise, we just let people have their space, man. But so we got to at least see and meet half of the big push. So I say that's a very successful trip.
Yeah.
And then we all headed our separate ways at the end of the night, and we stayed up way too late with Willsey talking. Way too late. with
Pretty
Willsey
late.
talking.
Pretty late.
Because then after Dylan went to bed, we stayed up even longer talking.
A little while.
And then Willsey dipped out this morning. We went to the Eye because that's what Dylan wanted to do, and did the Eye and headed down to the Cheese Barge and made a video at the Cheese Barge. And then came back here to stream with you guys. So we leave in the morning. We leave at 5:30 from here to go. We board at 9:15.
950.
9:50.
950.
I thought it said 9:15. That's better.
Yeah.
So go check the Discord out for things, for more pictures and stuff like that. And if there's any questions any questions you guys have?
So I
you
see a
haven't
couple.
asked?
Alba, I'm also surprised that Romaine wasn't wearing his typical attire. He's wearing some proper trousers.
He was going jewelry shopping when we were in Brighton, but we never ran into him.
Yeah.
He did not crowd surf. I should have. So there was one moment where, and they were just kind of goofing. They're kind of like playing a little bit heavier, and I was like, I should start a pit. Where's the pit? I made this motion, which in the U.S. is like circle pit, and nobody was
No,
like,
no,
it's just like, what, the big push? We don't do that.
Any other questions? Top things from the trip. I guess someone asked, what was our favorite thing each from the trip? And it's got to be. I mean, the show, and hanging out afterwards.
Yeah, but that's just the obvious
Like,
one.
outside of that, for me, it's the Globe Theater.
Um, uh, full transparency. No hint of being facetious. The people, just meeting all of you. If I only ever saw
This guy cops out. Like, there weren't specific things that were your favorite that we did on this trip.
all the people I hugged.
Yeah,
No,
like,
so I completely serious. Like if I didn't do any touristy things, if I just came here, met people, I would still feel incredibly accomplished. The touristy stuff was fun. You know, I love the history of the London Tower. Uh, Brighton was beautiful, but yeah, just being here, the presence. Um,
So
yeah,
answer the question, Dylan.
I did.
No,
That's
you
my
didn't.
answer.
What
Wait,
was
wait,
your favorite thing we did outside of the concert?
yeah, all that stuff happened outside the concert.
You're just not going to give the person what they want?
You give a mean hug. See, there you go. Thank you very much. Um, I suppose touristy business. I didn't get Levi's at Piccadilly, so that's janky.
So we ate a lot of places. We went to a lot of places. We saw a lot of things.
The food was good. Um,
Mushy peas, Dobby said, was Dylan's favorite.
uh, hey, I had a pickle today, so put that on your bingo card. Bet you didn't have that one. Overall, so like an actual like not human interaction related, like an event of some sort. Is that what you're getting
Yeah.
at? Oh, didn't get a skate with Wilsey. That's a strike.
You did
Um,
get to skate, though.
I got to skate
We didn't talk about that.
briefly. Shades was the hero. He snagged me aboard, let me skate in Brighton a little bit. Um, I'm struggling. Yeah, I know. No, because I've got so much hype just for the experiences as opposed to like the individual events. The bus tour was cool. You know, riding in a double decker. You know, that's super. I'd say like as a touristy thing, we got to cover the most ground and see a lot of the historical things on the bus tour. That was pretty rad. So I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I think it was a great answer, Cattywampus said.
Yeah.
But what about you, Shades?
I'd have to say the double decker bus tour was probably my favorite because that's the one thing that I absolutely wanted to do was just ride on one of those buses. Outside of that, I would say the Tower of London tour was probably one of the coolest things. Just the knowledge and experience and everything I was seeing was pretty insane. You definitely don't get that back in the States. Um, Outside of those, I would definitely say, like Dylan, the people. Like, I could have not done the show yesterday and still went home happy just because of all the love that people showed. Like, it was awesome. And then hearing some of the lore and stories from like Deb and Wilsey, Deb blew my mind with Crisscross.
Yeah, that getting into musical conversations with Deb was super cool. Wilsey too. You know, they musically like we're all very in tune. So yeah, we had some really good conversations about hip hop. Met an awesome gentleman at the show. I spied his Wu Tang shirt, and then he had to show me his tattoos. He's got a Wu Tang, Run DMC, Public Enemy on his leg, and instantly I was like, that's probably my best friend. I don't even know this guy, but like it was super cool. He was speaking my language, so
Did we become best friends? Yep.
Well, after someone that I might know who might be working with Wu Tang on a project, when that project drops, maybe we'll have to have him on to talk about working with Wu Tang.
who you know working with Wu Tang?
The Twins.
What?
The Twins are working with Wu-Tang on an upcoming project.
Oh, I thought you meant musically.
No,
Oh
not
no,
musically,
I'm not quite as excited then.
but working on a project. But yeah, it was good, man. And weather-wise, yeah, we only had the double-decker bus day was a little chilly, and it was like wanting to rain at one point, but really didn't. Other than that, it's just been wonderful weather the whole trip, pretty much. Even when I jumped or got in the English Channel, it wasn't a bad day. So
We did see the church where they did Swan Song.
yes,
Yeah.
So-
so I go running up because like it looks like it's open. We can go in. I'm excited to go in. I go in and look in, and everybody is facing the door, and it is full. Everybody saw Thundy.
Smile and wave, boys.
It was like, oh. But I bet that happens a lot. So, but we did see the church from Swan Song. Tony, can you remind me of your email? cyberskullmedia@gmail.com.
Yeah, and you can drop them in Discord too if you're in there. I know some people kind of have a little hesitation or some concerns about Discord. That's fine if it's not your pace. Yeah, definitely send this to them in an email.
Oh man, that question: are there any old school red phone booths around?
All over.
Yes.
Yeah, I wanted to go and take a picture and use one or whatever, but I've spaced it off.
Yeah. Yep.
We don't have those anymore back where we're at, so they're crazy to see now.
Yeah, Vicky's in Discord, so that's good.
Okay. Thank you, Wilsey. Wilsey posted it in there.
They smell bad though. We do. Cyber School Media.
The phone booths.
I mean, probably.
But any other questions? Anybody got any other questions?
Yeah, this is fun.
There's a lot. There's still plenty of stuff we didn't cover, but that's okay because there's. I don't know when videos are coming out. I don't know what happened. Biggest culture shock.
So, I don't know if it's necessarily culture shock. The biggest, almost literal shock was I've almost been hit by a bus in every city. So, it's hard to adjust to the way of traffic. I've got 40 plus years of U.S. traffic, and so I'm always looking the wrong way, and Shade saves my life every day. So I live with a hero. Yep.
Whoop.
Did you guys get to do? Oh well, first the culture side. Was there anything else that you noticed that big differences?
Oh, you mean other than me saying hi and nobody saying it back?
Yeah. Yeah.
We talked a little bit about the food, the cleanliness. London, for as many, 9 million plus people in this whole vicinity, and it's clean. Everything's well maintained. The politeness of drivers is insane. Like,
Yeah.
I don't if you guys are from the UK and don't know how US drivers are, it's nothing like, you guys just a quick hands up, wave on. Everybody's so polite.
Yeah, there is no road rage at all around
And
here.
I'm sure there's instances where that happens, but everything we saw was just
I absolutely jaywalked.
no, go ahead. Everybody's so nice.
But yeah, and like we already, like, at least I already knew, there was no AC over here because would only need it a few weeks out of the year. But it would have been nice. And y'all don't believe in exhaust fans in your bathrooms, which is weird.
Well, I mean, there is one.
It's mostly for show.
Yeah, yeah.
Like drinks and stuff that would be the same drink as back home taste slightly different, like Dylan covered earlier. Not too much of a shock, really, but we also watch a lot of modern entertainment that does stuff that we're aware of some of this stuff. London smells like the inside of a fake leg, said Wilsey.
What?
Yep.
I don't quite know how to process that.
I'm glad he smelled that because my nose smelled all right.
Dreamer said, did you guys get to do everything you wanted or loop around to? We did not. We had a couple of walking tours we didn't do. There are some things that we would like to do coming back that we saw or heard about while we were here. So, can you confirm for your fellow Americans that London hasn't fallen into some World War III scenario when you go home?
Yes.
Yes. I actually never really felt that unsafe. I mean, I know things happen around here, absolutely. we hear things from people here.
Yeah, there were a few times people were like, "Hey, watch your phones."
So we, kept our heads on a swivel, and we never had any issues with anybody or anything. So, well, minus the one night in Piccadilly when some dude said something to me, and I'm like, "What?" And then he said something to me, and I still have no idea to this day what he said. But
I don't. I think that he just didn't realize that you had a criminal with you and a bodybuilder, and he was just gonna pick a fight with some random Joe.
Yeah.
Well, we were in downtown London. We're in Brixton, where someone's like, "Oh, this is the hood. It's just gentrified," and like everything. We've been fine pretty much everywhere we've went.
Yeah,
I've seen worse.
Yeah, we have been paying attention to our phones, and usually if there's like some major things, it's like one of us filming and the other's paying attention. And
well, for all the flack Mary gives me about my chest bag, I keep everything real close and real safe.
Yeah, and on my pocket, my shorts have zippers, and so like we it's not as bad as people are making it out to be. At least our experience was not as bad as people have made it out to be. Jesus, we are still live. Yes, Lexi, we're wrapping it up now. There's been over 200 people in here.
I thought I seen Drever say something about her in the chat earlier.
Yeah.
I just couldn't find her comment.
She wants to go to Mall of America.
What?
Yeah.
We've been to London.
She's been to Mall of America. We're not going back.
The booby bag. What about the booby bag?
It's not a bum bag. It's a booby bag.
Oh,
my chest rig.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it helps.
Dylan and his chesticle sack, said Steve.
Hey, it doesn't hurt. It says official on the front, so I don't know. Maybe if that's why people are like, oh shit, like what's the official at? Don't worry about it. That's the brand. But
no, we're not coming in August. We would if it could be funded and it would work with our schedules, but I think both of those things would be real difficult to figure out before August.
I feel like August 27th is a date we have for something.
Yeah.
Well, it's back to school time, and
yeah,
it's a rough time for Shades and I with the little ones.
Reactors video TPP FM. We just got an email from somebody. Cool.
Dottie, listen now. The chest bag isn't strictly a tourist thing. That's a fashion choice that I've been rocking for years.
Yeah, this guy wears it everywhere.
Yeah,
everywhere.
It's not just a tourist thing. I think I've got 6 now, different colors and styles. I've got some 3 strap, some 4 strap, but yeah, the chest bag is just it's part of my fashion attire. So.
Dylan likes strap-ons.
That's not true.
And yes, Josh, August 1st is Good Life Fest, and we're supposed to have a media booth at that thing. So we got a lot of things to do this year. But this was an amazing trip. We definitely want to come back. We definitely are working on some things to come back to the UK. Don't know when, don't know details, but we're working on some things.
Drever, your chest rig and mine are for different purposes, yes.
Yes. Yes, Ian and Tara, our ducks survived the trip. We got given some ducks, but we'll show them off when we do some things showing off all the stuff that we got.
So the one thing I played it too true. I think I kind of didn't live up to my character here in the UK because I had a lot of fun and people saw me having fun. So now they know that I don't actually dislike fun. The cat's out of the bag, and now people.
Karen.
Lexi here. What are we showing off? What pictures?
Maybe of Dylan with the chest back. I don't know.
My chest rig, it's picture worthy.
I'll be at Chinchilla in LA in June. Hell yeah, Johnny. Mary needs a chest rig, she says. No comment. Moving on.
The choice to have no fashion. That's not a fashion choice. Listen.
Dylan's taste in fashion is as bad as his choice of favorite James Bond actor, said Steve. I mean, you're not wrong.
Listen. But if you think about it, a fashionable man wearing a chest rig would obviously be a Daniel Craig James Bond fan. So, I mean, it checks out.
And yes, Alba, we are launching Cyber Skull Eats. It's on. We created the channel. There's no logo or anything, but you can search it and try to find it and subscribe to it. We don't have it anywhere connected to the main channel yet, but we are launching Cyber Skull Eats with some food videos, and we've got a lot more fun stuff with Omaha bands and all sorts of other things like that we want to do with that channel. Have you heard any rumors of the big tours touring the States? No, we have not, and we know with Ren's health, that's a difficult thing to do. Like they did what 4 or 5 shows this tour locally, so that's a big ask. Also, they'd have to probably line up equipment over here because transporting all that equipment is expensive and a headache. But it is what it is. I'm sure it's something he wants to do desperately, knowing the fan base that's over here, knowing what that would mean for him personally to come over here and perform a tour with the boys. I know they want to, so it's just a matter of ability, timing, stuff like that. And I know that they'll let everybody know if it ever happens. So yeah, he's got 3 major festivals this summer to get through too. So
hormone replacement. My testosterone levels are through the roof, buddy.
I did a couple times, Steve, but I like to go against the grain and do things differently.
yeah, a show of Webby would be insane. And we could be like, Webby, you gotta hook us up, dog. You gotta hook us up, dog. But,
Hey,
what?
Lexi says put your shoes on. She can smell your feet from there.
Those are Dylan's feet.
No, look, she knows better. She's been in my presence. She knows I'm a clean.
Listen, I have massive blisters all over my feet. All right, we did so much walking.
So, hold on. I'm trying to see where anybody asked you to cry on camera. Hold on.
What? I didn't cry on camera.
You're crying right now about your
She's
feet.
talking about my feet. She talked about my feet. I wouldn't have brought it up at all if she didn't talk about my
She
feet.
said they stink.
She's the weird one looking at my feet on camera.
See,
Listen, it wasn't even supposed to be on screen, but we had to turn the camera.
from the daughter of shades herself, Dill don't stink. See, I don't stink.
You don't even know.
She does. She's been in my presence.
The guy outside the Indian would have said hi, Shades. Yeah, you remember that guy? The drunk guy that was really loud, talking to everybody?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Then we had an interesting lady. Oh, you guys weren't there for that. Willsey and I were out with Ray's crew and King Prime and Dev, and there was this lady who would not leave us alone, and she was belligerent, didn't know what she was saying. Willsey's like, here's 10 pounds, thinking she'd go away. It just made it worse. They're just like, you put money in the jukebox, bro. And then Ray was just like antagonizing. Oh, it was
Ray
fun, though.
antagonized,
Right?
never.
right. Talking about big, look like Biggie Smalls, the third. And-
Yes, contact Black Pegasus. Yeah, he should meet Black Pegasus at the match. Okay.
She called you Stooky too, Shades.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe a slight skunk smell. We used to call fanny packs scrotum sacks. Well,
hey, I don't wear a fanny pack, just a chest rig. Although the fall and winter collection from Supreme, I do have a red fanny pack I got. It was pretty hard to get. It's a valuable item. I wear it sometimes. It does match the Cyber Skull attire. I wore it when I met King ISO, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, ISO and AWACS, our boy Snake Lucci, Tabo. Yeah, so.
I feel like if Ring came anywhere, it'd be like a major city, but getting him to Omaha would be sick as fuck. We're talking to some people.
I'll be honest, man. I don't think Omaha would do him justice.
Yeah. I mean, people would fly in. It's a central location.
Yeah, Omaha, like,
I think
proximally. So, like, KC.
Red Rocks.
Fits
a lot of people.
Yeah, I don't know what the following is there, though. That's the thing.
I mean,
like,
Denver is an easy airport for everybody to
Yeah.
get to. But one day. But yeah, so nobody has any other serious questions. We'll wrap this up. We've been going for over like an hour and a half. So we got packing to do. We got to get.
So Sheila, Nashville would be insane, I think.
Yeah.
my boy Taylor, one of my best friends, I write for his magazine. He's in the Nashville area, and I know he would bring a crowd too. So yeah, that'd be sweet.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you to everybody who helped get us here. Y'all are the real MVPs. Thank you for everybody who was so awesome that we met here while we were here. Um, it was amazing, dude. It was amazing. We gotta go pack up, relax a little bit, get to bed early, and leave in the morning. So we'll keep posting stuff in the Discord, maybe a few things here and there on Facebook. So if Wilsey wants to drop the Discord link, it's not in the description of this video today, but if Wilsey wants to drop the Discord link, y'all can pop in there. And yeah, it's been a wild trip. We're going home tomorrow. We're all exhausted, and we don't want to necessarily leave, but we're kind of ready to be done with the rush and ready to be back home. And
No, I miss.
we're
It's
ready
been rough
for
being away from the wife and kids. This is like literally this is the how long have we been gone?
Saturday to Sunday next week.
So that's
8
like
days.
7 days longer than I've ever been away from my family. So it's been a little bit rough at times, but you guys have all made me feel very welcome. Yeah, this was beyond a dream. I still have a
Okay.
hard time thinking this is real.
Dreamer can work for us tomorrow if we need him to.
Okay.
We'll
Not
let you
me.
know.
I gotta be to work. I gotta get up at 5 a.m. Central Standard Time. So
Oh yeah, so
You mean
Dreadnoughts
Monday?
going live with the boys here. So I wonder. I don't think I've never done a raid, so I don't know how to rate them or if they have it turned on. But yeah, y'all go over there to the Dreadnought podcast. They've got Ray Lockwolf and Archie on. Y'all be easy. We're gonna go get packed up, get into bed early, and get home tomorrow. So, boys, got anything else to say before we wrap this bitch up with a bow and send it home?
like genuinely, like I love you guys all. This is I can't say it enough. I can't show it enough. I've tried to really put it out there and be incredibly genuine and heartfelt with all my greetings and whatnot. But yeah, just love you guys. Love this community. Going on 2 years when we kind of came into this thing, and it's almost instant. So to be where we're at today, from that moment, it's couldn't ask for anything better.
Yeah. It's definitely been pretty awesome to be over here and catch all the love from everybody. Telling my daughter that we got people coming up to us and wanting to meet us and everything else, and she's like, "That's weird, but cool." Like it is. It's very cool though.
Thundy, last words?
Well, first I'm gonna drop the link in here if y'all want to go over and see the Dreadnought podcast. Tell them the Cyber Skull sent ya, and I know they'll be going live here in a little bit. So tell them we sent you. It was amazing. Meeting all of you was fantastic, and it blew my mind. Would love to do this again. It was absolutely worth it, every single minute. So go check them out. Go check out some of our stuff. We'll catch you guys when we're back in the States. Neurodivergent coming next week.
Story of my life.
That's it. We're done. Bye. Now I gotta walk over there and hit stop. So get you a good look at the Gorillas style shirt.
Take me to a gay bar. Wait, what?
Dylan! What? They were supposed to know about